Thanks for joining me. My name is Faris Xero, and this is questions and answers. You ask me some questions and I answer them. So I have been very bad at posting on my YouTube, and I want to apologize because I have not had the opportunity to sit down and make some videos as I want to. Basically, I've been focusing a lot on my business and creative / technical presentation. I have been extremely productive, which leaves me not a lot of time, which leaves me trying to create more time. So I wanted to make a video and bring you guys some questions and answers and updates, and that's where we're going right now. Let's jump right into it. The first question that I have is from Trish R. She asked me, what is your favorite genre in photography and why? Now, I don't really have a specific favorite genre of photography. I am a composite photographer myself, so I enjoy more surreal, abstract, or futuristic type of artwork or photography. So it's not really a particular genre because I kind of enjoy all kinds of art, but for the most part, the style of art that I would choose over anything would be more futuristic or abstract or industrial, I guess you would say, a little darker. But I like all art, to be honest, and all types of photography. The more creative it is, the more interesting it is. I really like it. Second, really good question that I think a lot of people have a problem understanding, including myself when I first started doing photography, videography, anything really that concerns business. Mr. Film King asked me, do you ever use contracts? This is one question that we all need help with. So, to not only be seen as a professional, but to also protect yourself and your content, whether it be your photography, your video work, anything that you do, it's pretty much an extension of who you are. It is your brand. So you do want to protect it. Safely to say, contracts are super important. So yes, I use contracts in everything. Even if it involves my friends, even if it involves anything that I touch, I use contracts because it saves me, saves my work, and it's pretty clear on paper. When you can read it, you can see what you're doing, and the other person can see what you're doing. There's no questions, and if there is a problem, you can always go back to the paper. So that should answer your question. Just always use contracts, and don't be scared to ask questions, ask people who write contracts. If you need a lawyer, get a lawyer. Make sure that you state everything in your contract. That's a super important one. Good question, Mr. Film King. And let's see, we got another question from Ashley. Ashley asked me, what is your go-to activity to help you relax the most? This one's a hard one. It really depends on the level of relaxation I'm trying to achieve, because I really drink a lot of tea to relax. Yeah, I drink a ton of tea. Tea is amazing, and I drink about 2 to 4 cups. I don't know if this is your cups. I think these are like 2 cups in here, but I drink a lot of green tea, and that helps me relax. If I'm feeling like I just want to doze off or completely decompress, I'll throw on like Native American music and drink tea, and it gives me like this perfect high. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like smoking a blunt without a blunt. Definitely recommend it. If I'm not trying to achieve that kind of relaxation, then I usually go for the thrilling relaxation where I go out and I drive, or I go do some physical activity, climb rocks, adventure, things like that. I am pretty adventurous, so I guess that's my form of relaxation, but what do I know? So, another cool question. Mayuki asked me this question. I hope I did not butcher that, because that's what it looks like. So Mayuki asks me, would you ever want to do WWF or TNA? Now, for you guys who don't know neither one of those, which some might not, I've never been a fan of wrestling, so I will say that up front. That is exactly what it is, and I was never inspired to do anything or be interested in wrestling when I was a kid. I won't lie, I played Nintendo 64 wrestling games, and that was about the extent. I never really got hardcore into watching it or anything like that. But to be another 100% honest, I was recently inspired this year actually a couple months ago with Stephen Amell. He is the actor in the Arrow. He is the Green Arrow, and he showcased and debuted himself in WWE out of nowhere, and I thought that was super cool. I looked at it from a different perspective because he's an actor. He's kind of like a method actor and a performer. You know, you have all kinds of different actors, but he likes exploring himself as an actor, and I found respect for that, and it kind of opened my eyes and interested me in exploring more things, because I usually will try something before I say I won't do it. So would I totally do it? Yes, I would explore it, because I think you can find your individuality a little bit more as an actor and a performer, and especially if you're into theatrical acting and performing, which I am, it might open new paths that you couldn't imagine before. So totally sorry that was super long-winded, but that is kind of my thought process. So I think I'm going to do one more question, and Ashley asked me again, second question from her. Awesome questions, thank you, Ashley. What am I most passionate about? I'm going to drink tea because it's super stressful question that you would ask me, because to be honest, I am extremely passionate about 1,000 different things, and I do believe in quality and not quantity, but the problem is I love creativity, and I think that's what it boils down to. I am extremely passionate about creativity. I believe in imagination. I believe in exploring your creativity and fossilizing it in a way that you could either compile it into music, compile it into art, anything like that. Anything you do creative, it's a piece of you that is getting merged into whatever you see or whatever you create within yourself. And to save myself, I kind of use that as what I'm passionate about, creativity. So if I had to pick one word, that would be the word. I'm sure there's 1,000 other things that you probably know me for, but that is the word. So I think that wraps it up for the questions. Thank you for all the questions. I will take some more questions next week, so feel free to leave some comments of your questions. I always enjoy talking to people and answering questions. If you are interested in film, music, creativity, or anything like that, talk, because I will respond to you and we will collaborate if you're serious. Cut. Cheesy. Fuck it. Let's do this. That. Terrible. Fuck. Alright, no more. Completely pulled from the imagination, I guess you would say. You could say it, because you would say it. I don't know how to talk, but I'm trying to talk, and